What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Kel coming back with another one. Today, it's time to rank those zones. But right now, we're going to be ranking our 6 participants from 6 to 1, 6 being the worst zone and 1 being the best zone. So let's get straight into the bit. I want to say this off the rip. Do not take anything that I say to heart. Just know that, hey, get better, do better, and learn, improvise. You know what I mean? Everybody makes their zones different, so I understand that I shouldn't be basing these zones by the way I make them, but I will be basing the zones off difficulty, replayability, length, and just how fun it is. You know what I mean? But let's get right into it. Starting at number 6, we have Highway Falls CSS Super Dash. I'm gonna be talking to you like I'm talking to you in person. I feel like that your zone was unfinished. The water also kind of threw me off, and it kind of seemed basic. It seemed generic, and it seemed like, you know, you kind of just started on CSS. So if anything, just keep working, keep doing you, bro. Keep improvising, keep thinking, you know what I'm saying? But right now, you have reached the number 6. There wasn't really much for me to talk about either. It was just very basic and very generic. At number 5, we have Neon Highway by Uranus. Uranus, you really do make some good stages. It was just, when I look back at it, it was more of a speed stage. It wasn't really more of a zone, if I can call it that. And I want to stress this as well. There's nothing wrong with the speed stage, but I'm going to base these by replayability, difficulty, all that good stuff. There is replayability, but there's not really any difficulty. It's really easy. Length is okay. You could really add some stuff in the middle of that to make the length longer, because again, it is just a speed stage. But overall, it was a fun stage to play, but there wasn't really anything too much going on except just going fast. For number 4, we have Mecha Highway by Ice Pops. What really throws me off about your stage is that it's very strict with the character you play. You may not see it, but I do. If you do not play a Sonic CD, the stage will not flow as right with you. Personally, me, I'm a Sonic 3, Sonic 2 type of character. But if you don't play a Sonic CD, you kind of won't know what's coming up ahead. And he has a lot of quick time reaction, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I'm not a big fan of when it comes to the formula of classic Sonic, because, you know, you just want to stick to the top route being the most fun, and then the middle route being straight, and then, you know what I mean? But with you, it was a solid stage. It was fun. The length was straight. The replayability's there. It was just, you had a lot of QTRs, and that's not really the formula for classic Sonic. So, but you do have a good zone. For number 3, we have my zone, Twisted Highway. I thought I'd just keep it interesting. I don't know. Again, my zone wasn't as long, but it does have replayability. The difficulty is medium. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy. It gives you a little bit of challenge. I would hope the zone is fun to play. And overall, aesthetically, hopefully it looks good to you guys. I think it did. I like the little purplish, pinkish tint to Flying Battery. I thought that would look good with Spring Yard background. I decided to put myself at number 3. So let's just keep it going. For number 2, we have Moonlit Highway by Oh Blimey. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, bro. Overall, this stage was pretty cool. It was all over the place, but once I look back at the footage, it's it's a really easy layout. The tent really gives off that vibe of like, oh yeah, we in the highway. So I really like how you did the tent. The length is solid. I do see replayability in it, you know, and I want to stress this as well. Replayability does not mean going fast and speed running. It's also meaning like learning the layout and all that stuff. So it's an easy layout to learn. And it's just a fun zone overall. It looks good aesthetically, and it's a good highway zone, to be honest. And number 1, you already know who's at it. Master Chris. Master Chris, you can make zones, bro. You can. You just like to make high zones. Long story short, it was different. It was very different. Aesthetically, it's kind of generic, but I started from the left. It was structured. It was layered. It was kind of clustered, but I also had the feeling, okay, I know where I'm going, and that's a good thing. The zone isn't long overall, but you did make up for the way you made your zone. The zone was very irregular, sporadic. It was real fun. And you didn't torture us. You didn't torture us, Chris, so. But yeah, Chris got number 1 for the comp. I hope everything looks right. I hope, you know, you guys can agree with me on this list. But other than that, I had fun with this little event. We're gonna do more stuff like this in the future, but other than that, if you guys enjoyed today's video, appreciate that like button, subscribe, share. It helps out way more than you think it does, for real. And I'll see y'all in the next event. Peace. You can click the video, you can click subscribe.